Everyone knows I'm very violent.
I put that pumpkin outside as a warning.
Can you set fire to a turnip?
Well,
I'm thinking of an Adele song now. Set fire to the turnip. Put it into chat GPI. But bodily functions are normal, by the way.
I've sat on the coffee table. Isn't that hilarious? Hello all and welcome along to another round of problem solving in Wanging On with me, Graham Norton, and look who's there, Maria
McCulling.
Hi, how are you?
I'm trying to elongate the summer, even though we're losing it, lost it.
Well, we've lost it.
By wearing white.
It's nearly Halloween.
No, I know, but down in the south coast, where it is a special microclimate,
Of course,
it's
yes.
still been sunny. I'm still swimming.
I know, they put Christmas decorations on palm trees. It's so fabulous. Don't you do some weird Halloween thing in Hastings? Do you burn old people or something? What do you do?
You're very feisty today.
What happens? Something happens.
No, there's lots of pagan rituals. So they do a bonfire.
Now I'm in.
A big bonfire night.
Yes, yes.
And you have people, they used to, not anymore, they used to black up like chimney sweeps. But that was like...
It was misconstrued.
Chimney sweeps.
It didn't really work on paper.
And they used to have flaming torches. It's very pagan. Can't do that anymore, health and safety.
Was that to do with chimney sweeps as well?
It's to do with, I don't know, it's pagan. Who knows? I don't know.
Hastings.
As you know, I'm a proper Christian.
So welcoming.
Yes, and they have little strange creatures. They do one for May. They do May Day where they all dress up in green, and ladies of a certain age, no, they're meant to be maidens, go up until the West Hill and dance in the dawn on May Day.
Do loons still do that?
Yeah, when I say maidens, I mean middle-aged ladies with very large bosoms that are normally out and flimsy dresses, and they have Morris dances, etc.
But are they naked apart from stout hiking boots?
To be honest, the very vision in my head is enough to stop me going there.
I can see it. I have a whiff of Miriam Margolyes.
She's very farty.
She is.
Dancing in the dawn is not good for Miriam Margolyes.
Will you be going to any Halloween parties? Do you approve of Halloween?
Do you know what? I don't seem to recall Halloween very much as a child. Bonfire night, yes. But now they seem to have merged, or Halloween has got bigger.
Well, I think, because in Ireland, we had Halloween, because obviously we don't have Guy Fawkes and all of that. We don't have that.
No.
So we thought, we have Halloween, and Da UK over there, they have their bonfire night. But now the UK has gone, no, we'll have Halloween as well. Back off.
It's American, really, isn't it?
It is. It's plastic.
Trick-or-treating.
And plastic pumpkin heads.
Yes.
Who had pumpkins? We carved out turnips. That's what we did.
Oh my God.
We didn't have pumpkins.
This really was the olden days.
We carved out turnips, and then you put a candle in it, and it honked to high heaven.
I bet.
Yeah.
Can you set fire to a turnip?
Well,
I'm thinking of an Adele song now. Set fire to the turnip. No, but can you? If you leave a candle in there too long,
well, it will cook the turnip, and so you end up with kind of roast turnip smell, which doesn't sound as disgusting as it is.
I mean, I had never heard that you put candles in turnips in Ireland. I love this because
Didn't you do it here?
No.
Oh, what did you do? You didn't have Halloween when you were a child?
We didn't really have Halloween, and now everyone's rich enough to buy a pumpkin.
Oh, yes. And also there are pumpkins available to buy.
Yeah,
the shops are full of them. But no.
First it was avocados and then pumpkins.
Oh, what next?
Where will it end? Where will it end,
Graham? So we used to do that, and we used to have all the things, like we genuinely did do bobbing for apples, which is essentially waterboarding for children.
You had such an idyllic childhood.
I mean, bobbing for apples is cruel. Yeah. It really is. I down. And also, if I don't drown, all I get is a stupid apple. They were trying to make me eat one.
Good for you.
Yeah, they were trying to force me to eat one half an hour ago, and now I'm killing myself to get one.
I know. I don't think I ever recall bobbing for apples.
And in the Hastings,
yes,
do the children come a knocking?
Oh, do they ever?
And then they run away screaming and crying. No, not that house, not again.
I made the mistake once. Somebody dropped a pumpkin off for me, thinking I might want one. Somebody had obviously got a job lot, and they left it outside my house. Now, apparently, who knew this was true? If children see a pumpkin, they think, oh, they're in for a trick or treat. So people knock on the door, and I had to say, oh, yeah, no, I did have some, but they've all gone. You're too late.
Because it does suggest you're part of the fun if you've got a pumpkin outside your
Have you
house.
ever had to do the trick-or-treat thing?
When I moved into my old house...
I mean, you're a celebrity, so if you don't trick-or-treat, then that's, Norton in Scrooge horror or...
Well, Norton is in Scrooge horror because when I originally did it was nice because there were just a few kids and they'd come and
Was that in the old house?
In the old house.
Yeah.
And I bothered to buy the sweets. Sadly, there weren't that many children, so I had to eat all the sweets myself afterwards and then lie in a sugar coma. Now, there are kind of organised gangs of parents with these children. And it's a bit like parentally approved mugging now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. So now, and as we're in now, I don't think anyone will ever come knocking. I don't know. It'll be our first Halloween, so we don't know if people come knocking, but I don't think they will. It got to the stage in the other one where I would just turn off all the lights and hide.
Yeah,
and,
lie on the floor.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, also the
Stop
kids,
breathing.
the kids that come and you go, oh, hello, yes, trick or treat. They don't do anything. They don't do a trick or a treat.
Good.
So it's just give us some sweets.
Yeah.
And then you hold
I've put on a bin bag. Give me a
hold out
sweet.
to the little thing like that, and they just kind of go and gather them all into their skirts or trousers.
Yeah, and when you hit them, then everyone gets annoyed.
Their parents say they're going to take you to court.
I mean, honestly, just try to teach them a few manners.
No one asked you to knock on my door.
Yeah.
Everyone knows I'm very violent.
I put that pumpkin outside as a warning.
So I guess we're both pretty low on the...
Yeah. Do not come knocking. Listen, time is getting away from us. We need to solve some dilemmas, and that is coming up next. All right, it's Letters a Go-Go. Letter number 1, please.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Dear Graham and Maria, my girlfriend burps far too much. She doesn't do it in polite company, only in front of me. So it's mostly a problem at home, but she has been known to do it in restaurants when we're at a table for 2. I hate it, capital letters. Her burps are loud and they stink. Ugh. It's so unbecoming. To make it worse, she thinks it's hilarious. And when I'm visibly disgusted, she finds it even funnier. She says it's sexist for me to ask her not to burp and that she shouldn't have to be ladylike around me. Is she right? And that is from Gavin. Well, Gavin, it looks to me like it might be becoming a deal breaker if she doesn't get a grip with this. I think the problem is, obviously, sometimes you need to burp. And, I've seen that thing where they drink an entire can of fizzy drink.
Oh, yes, and then let rip.
On the TikTok and do funny burps. That's a different thing. She's got into the habit of doing this. You not finding it funny has made her probably do it more. And a habit, like anything else, can be broken. If you say, no, it's actually, this is going to make her laugh even more though, it's really not funny, it really gets on my nerves, it's unpleasant, you've done it in public, I don't like it. Please, can we find out a way of stopping it? And you can tell me the things that I do that annoy you.
I wouldn't encourage that. And also, I don't think this woman's holding back. I think if she's got something to say, she'll be saying it.
He might be a farter.
Yeah, which is fine. Well, none of it's fine. Well, I mean, everything that needs to come out. There's ways of doing it. It's, those people who sneeze far too loudly.
Oh, that's annoying, isn't it?
Because there's no need for it.
No.
You don't actually need to explode when you sneeze.
Or the other one of sneezing is when they do it too tinily. When they go sneeze.
Well, I do sometimes do that.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's just as annoying
well,
as...
Well, no, because if I'm in the back of a cab or something, I don't want to kind of, splatter the glass.
Yeah. But how do you feel about burping? I mean, I think sometimes if you need to burp, you go, oh, I'm so sorry. Just say sorry. Just say excuse me or whatever. Then it doesn't sound like you've just gone la la la.
Yeah,
just to make your
all mine seems to come out the other end. I don't think I do burp. I don't seem to burp at all.
And when you're asleep, obviously, this is, Gavin's girlfriend may have a point if he's a big farter. When you're asleep, you don't really know what you're doing. Everything just opens up, doesn't it?
Well, you don't know what you're doing. That's the point. She does know what she's doing.
She does know, and she's now...
To be honest, she sounds like a horror.
She's developed it into a thing where it didn't ever need to be a thing.
And she thinks it's funny, and even not being there, it's not. Like, it might be funny once, if you were at a funeral and at the end of a prayer and you just let out a big, loud burp. That might be very, very funny.
Yeah.
But this, endlessly
But
doing
it's
it.
very tempting, you see, if you've got a laugh from something once. It's very
Yeah.
tempting to repeat it, as you know.
Yeah. And listen, Gavin, I don't know how long you've been going out with this woman, but as annoying as it is now, it's going to get more annoying.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
It will be the reason.
It might be,
yeah.
you know, it might well be that when Gavin first started going out with her, she did a burp and he thought, oh, she's so real and authentic and down to earth.
My kind of woman.
My kind of woman. And it is those things, as somebody famous once said, what makes you fall in love with someone in the first place is what drives you mad at the end.
Yes.
No, we're not really suggesting to Gavin how he stops this. I'm leaving that to you.
Well, I would say, I mean, I know this is harsh and extreme,
Okay.
but I would walk away. I think this woman is awful.
But I think maybe, yeah. Maybe.
You asked me.
Yeah, I did ask you. But
So did Gavin.
But maybe, Gavin, I'd say to her, I promise you, if you keep doing this, I will walk away. Give her a warning. And she'll laugh at you. And then next time she does it repeatedly, then you can walk away.
Because I think, I remember once...
It's not sexist, by the way. It's just like...
Oh, no. Yeah, I was thinking that. If I was dating a man, he was doing this all the time and driving around. I do remember once gay friends of mine, a couple, and they started living together.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them would leave his toothbrush on the little glass shelf.
Yeah.
And, and the kind of toothpastey water would dribble onto the glass shelf.
Yeah.
And he mentioned it several times, and it kept happening. And then eventually, he just had to leave a note and saying, I know this is stupid. I know it's a tiny thing, but it has become massively important in my life that you stop doing this. And I can't be responsible for the consequences of what will happen if you keep doing this. So I guess maybe a letter or something, Gavin, or a card to just go, I know we've laughed about the burping, but it isn't funny anymore, and I hope you hear me when I say how much I want you to stop.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Graham. And then it can't develop into a row because you leave the letter for her. The toothpaste thing, the toothbrush thing is really maddening, though. I would have just, every time he left the thing there...
Oh, I see. I wondered which side you were on. Because the other side is just the same. Because the other side is like, for God's sake, it's only a bit of toothpaste water on a shelf.
I know, but if somebody's told you that it annoys them, then really, if you want a happy relationship... Listen to them. Listen to what they say. I would have taken the toothbrush every time he left it there and put it in the bin.
I worried where that sentence was going to end. The bin. We're fine, everyone.
There were many possibilities. But
the bin was best.
The bin is best. And so, you've got to someone has to hear the message. And however you convey that, try and convey it nicely, but then you have to act on it.
Yes, I thought a note was quite a good thing because, and it worked, by the way. It worked. Because,
are they still together?
Yeah, they are together. They're married. And I just think it was that thing where he didn't understand how serious it was for the other person.
Yeah.
And I think maybe, I know I'm being a bit down on this woman, but maybe she really doesn't get that Gavin, how upsetting this is to Gavin. And if he can communicate that in a calm, reasonable way, if she hears him, she may change her burpy tune. Otherwise, if she doesn't, then it is over because you can't have a relationship where...
She sounds like one of those people where her friends go, oh, she's such a laugh though, isn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, she might not want to stop burping because that's all she's got.
But also, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking young.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is something she did at college that was hilarious. And in your early 20s, still funny. Late 20s, not so funny. 30, you're sad. You're just a burpy loser.
Find something else.
Yeah.
Farting.
Move on to farting.
Shall we see?
Yes, the wangers. Now, these are people who've had early eyes on the problems. They did that by emailing us, wangingon@listen.co.uk. What did this batch have to say?
Yes. Now, Ryan says...
Oh, yes.
It sounds like she's getting off on seeing your discomfort. I suggest slipping some washing up liquid into her wine when you're next out. Hey presto, she's now belching a fragrant citrusy aroma. And at the same time, she'll entertain young children with an endless stream of bubbles. Disclaimer, don't actually do this.
Yeah, no, because I think it might kill somebody. I know there's a picture of a baby on the Fairy Liquid bottle, which is very confusing, I think, for children.
Yeah.
Because you've got to think that's meant for me.
It'll be funny once, though, the liquid. That's meant for me. Tim, every time she burps, fart. I knew there'd be some of these. Then when she complains, offer a cessation of hostilities.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
He used to work for the United Nations, apparently.
I'm going over the top.
A cessation of hostilities. Well done, Tim.
I believe we have a voice note from none other than Andrew.
Oh, hooray for Andrew.
Dumper. Like, burps stop being funny, surely, by the time you finish puberty. It's not about being a woman or a man, it's about being a mature, well-mannered adult. Run for the door, mate.
I'm afraid I kind of agree with Andrew.
I do agree with Andrew, but I'm worried because he sounds so depressed.
He did sound very serious.
Cheer up, Andrew.
Yeah, he did. Yes, it's a burping woman.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
No, Sally says, you mentioned that your girlfriend burps far too much, but what would the desired amount be? Do you burp too? Because if you do, I'm on her side. Why should she have to behave any differently?
Well,
Shut up.
yeah.
Sorry, Sally.
But not really.
But not really.
Yeah.
No. But not really.
And you wait ages for one voice note.
We've only got another one.
It's Kelly.
Today's burp is tomorrow's turd. I feel you're on a very dangerous road, a road that leads to other bodily functions being classed as normal. The fact that your girlfriend finds this repugnant act hilarious and does it in public is the worst element of this for me. Some things are best left unsaid or unburped. And if she's not prepared to stop, dump her.
Oh, there's a lot of dumping.
lot
But
of
bodily functions are normal, by the way.
But wait a minute, though. Did I hear Kelly correctly? Did you say today's burp is tomorrow's turd?
She did. I chose to ignore that bit.
I've sat on the coffee table. Isn't that hilarious?
I thought she was starting a haiku, but it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure burping in there, you know what I mean?
What she's saying is this
marijuana leads to heroin.
This will escalate, yes, of course. But no, it's good to hear from you, Kelly. That was good. And I will keep that in my head. Today's burping is tomorrow's turd.
Yeah.
Here's the weather forecast. Helen says, I cannot bear these people. Folk who think that... Oh, this is good. Folk who think
She's our kind of person, Helen.
Folk who think belching the alphabet and the likes is hilarious. It is not. But therein lies the point. Maybe you and your girlfriend are just different people with different senses of humour. Cut your losses and go and find somebody classier.
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 Well, just polite. Just, I mean, I
Less annoying.
Well, it was the Andrew thing saying, it stops being funny once you're out of puberty.
Yeah.
And I think that's the bottom line, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes. Gavin, we hope we've helped with this particular problem. And hey, if all else fails, you can play her this podcast. And then she'll understand how serious you're taking it.
Yes, play at this podcast.
In fact, this is easier than writing a note because you've already written us a note. So save some time and just play the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey. Second dilemma, very shortly. This episode is brought to you by EDF, Britain's biggest generator of zero carbon electricity. Now, have you gone electric yet, Maria?
Gone what now?
I'm talking about electric cars or EVs. That's what I call them. Big news for people with an EV. Big news for me. I've got an EV. If you join EDF's EV Tariff and Pod Drive, you get an EV charger, standard installation and warranty with zero upfront costs.
Zero upfront cost sounds very good to me, Graham.
And it gets better because from just £40 a month for 3 years, you get zero upfront costs for your award-winning solar-compatible 7.4 kilowatt premium Solo 3S EV home charger, which trusted trader standard installation and worry-free charger warranty.
Easy peasy.
Very good, Maria. Get started and join Pod Drive at edfenergy.com/pod.
UK fuel mixed disclosure information published by the Government Department DESNZ recognises electricity from wind, solar and nuclear fuel produces zero carbon dioxide emissions at the point of generation. For verification, visit edfenergy.com/0-carbon.
Maria, do we have a second envelope?
Yes, we do. Here we are. Dear Graham and Maria, my best friend has recently got engaged and I'm delighted for her. In my gut, I just know she's about to ask me to be her maid of honour and I really don't want to do it. I love her. We've been inseparable since we were teenagers, but she always likes to make a big fuss on special occasions. And I just know she's going to want a massive wedding and a hen do that'll be dragged out over a whole weekend. I have a busy job and a life. I haven't got time to be in charge of limousines and penis straws.
You know.
How do I respond if she asks me? And that is from Natalie. First question, what is a penis straw?
What, you've never seen a penis straw?
No.
They sell them in shops for hen-dos. It's a straw that goes through a tiny little penis. And it's hilarious because all the ladies have to sit around a table sucking on a penis.
Oh my goodness. And then burping afterwards.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you drink a lot of Prosecco through a penis and then burp it up.
I think, Natalie, the thing is, you've got to get in first. You have got to be away that weekend in your busy job doing something extremely important. So how you find out when it's going to be, I don't know. But I think you can't even go to the wedding. If you're going to say no to maid of honour.
Oh, can't you?
No.
Well,
It's going to go down very badly if you say, no, I don't want to. It'll go on too long. We'll have to have penis straws. You're raining on her parade. So rain on her parade big time prior to her asking you by saying, I think I'm going to be away for your wedding. I'm really sorry. Can we do something another weekend, just the two of us?
I think it's going to rain on your parade really badly if her best friend can't come to her wedding. Because what's she doing that's more important?
Well, she's got a very busy job.
Yes, we've got a very busy job, but even a busy job will go, I'm going to my best friend's wedding. They'll go, oh, well, we need you back on Sunday, but yes, you can have the Saturday afternoon off.
It's been in the diary for so long.
Okay, I'm not buying it.
No, but
if I'm the friend, I've...
You don't buy it. But if
couldn't she say something like, I so want to be at your wedding. I really
don't
want
to be
support
the
you,
maid of honour.
But because I can't do a kind of forward-facing job. I can't... I hate the attention. I don't want anyone to look at me, so I want to be there, but just as a guest. I want to please let me blend into the background. I don't want to stand there in a frilly frock with a bunch of flowers.
Yeah. So two very different viewpoints there. Me is cut it off before it starts, and you is can't do that but will come.
Now, here's the thing, and I wonder how Natalie will react to this.
Yes.
If she doesn't get asked. Because you know that thing like, oh my God, I'm pretty sure she's going to ask me to be the maid of honour.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do it. And then waiting. Suddenly it is the day of the wedding.
And she hasn't even been invited.
She's listening to this going, Natalie, who?
I mean, yeah, it's so difficult because you don't want to let friends down and you've known each other forever and you've been inseparable. I mean, one part of me thinks, really, would it mess you up that much? It's one wedding. It's your best friend.
But it's not that. She knows this woman and she knows this is not going to be her special day. It's going to be her special fortnight or special month with stupid, big, long hen-dos. And then Natalie will be annoyed, or the other person will be annoyed with Natalie because, what haven't you arranged something, a spa session for us all in the afternoon? What, we're just arriving and then there's a dinner? What, nothing else? All of that.
And a Robbie Williams sound-alike.
Yeah, all of that.
I'm loving angels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do get why she doesn't want to do it. Because it will be more than just... And also, the only thing I would say is, maid of honour, they don't have to speak, do they?
No, but they do have to organise a lot of things and the penis straws and all of that. But you see, Natalie already is saying it's going to be a massive thing, a weekend, and there's going to be hen-dos and everything. If you're away, you miss it all.
Okay. But I think she may miss her friend as well. Because I think it's very hard to think of if it's not a very good friend, obviously you can clash with something and that's fine.
Yes,
but if it's your really best friend and it's very hard to just go, oh, by the way, I'm at a conference on tea towels in Bucharest.
She's got a very busy job.
I know.
A conference on tea towels in Bucharest.
There are innovations all the time, Maria. Double printing, double-sided.
What about an emergency appendectomy?
Oh yeah, you could feign illness, but then that's mean.
Yeah, and
because then someone, actually, that is stupid because then you still have to organise it all. You just don't have to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can be in Bucharest and feign illness. My appendix burst in Bucharest at this tea towel convention.
And now I can't come back. I can't travel.
What are the chances?
For months I can't travel.
We don't really know, Natalie, is the answer. It sort of depends on your friendship with this friend. If it's one of those things where it's going to break everything, then you got to suck it up.
Well, I think, look, here's the thing. Who are you, Natalie?
Yes, who even are you?
But I feel like if you genuinely are the sort of person that this is going to cost you too much emotionally, I think you can say to somebody, thank you so much for asking, but I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
I just know I won't be able to do this.
Yeah.
And it's going to, I'm so happy for you. I want to, but I can't do that job.
Yes.
Please let me do something else.
Yes.
Let me, pay for the flowers. Let me pay,
Let me pay for the wedding.
Let me marry you.
I've sold a lot of tea towels this year. But what about if she preempts that by, she doesn't know she's going to be asked, but she could write a letter now saying, I just have a horrible feeling you're going to ask me, blah, 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 and I really can't do that. And then Natalie's friend will go, who does she think she is?
Yeah, you can't. You can't do that. The humiliation that way lies.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think being a maid of honour has got to be better than being a best man, where you've got to speak.
Yeah.
The speech thing, I think that's a cruel thing to do to people, asking them to be a best man.
How many best man speeches have you listened to where you've thought, oh, why didn't you just put it into Chat GPI?
They probably did put it into Chat GPI, and that's what came out.
Why can't I remember what that is? Chat GP.
Because you've got authentic intelligence rather than artificial intelligence.
It's one of those things that won't go in my head, which is good. Which is a good thing.
Hey,
shall we see what the people
Yes,
said?
I know we're ready for some wangers.
Yes, we
The
are.
wang gang speak.
Okay, Michelle says, just say, I love you, but it's not my thing.
You could say that.
That's good.
Could have like a cup of cold sick.
Yeah, but,
I love you, not my really thing, yeah.
She's got the
getting
job
married.
done.
Yeah,
She's got the job done. Jaden says, if she's your best friend, I think it's a bit of a shame that you don't want to do it at all. Ooh, Jaden, very judgy. If she asks you, perhaps say yes, but explain that you're very busy. So she needs to pick 3 bridesmaids and the duties need to be shared out between you. That's a bit half-hearted, Jaden.
Well, not the worst idea in the world.
No.
And also, so long as it's clear you are not main bridesmaid.
Yeah.
How many bridesmaids are you going to be? Can I be the junior assistant?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. No? Okay.
Bridget says, if she asks you, let her down gently. Explain that you don't think you'll be able to give her the focus she deserves.
Oh, yes.
Have a suggestion up your sleeve of something else you could do instead. Perhaps suggest a reading you could do at the wedding or a playlist you could make for the reception. Just make sure she knows how happy you are for her and that you're excited to help with her big day in a smaller way.
Yeah, it's her big day. She's not going for a mixtape. I thought I mentioned the reception.
I put
you.
together a lovely tape of Barry Manilow songs for you.
Ever so romantic. I think you'll enjoy it.
Lou in Perth, for it is she.
Oh, goodness. She's constant
She
at the
could
keyboard.
do the hair.
Yes, of course.
She's very good hairdresser. As this is your best friend getting married, I would go along with it. Use the divide and conquer method. Maybe some of the tasks, like the penis straws, can be shared equally.
But the thing is, nobody wants to do it. No one's going, oh, great, Natalie's been on the phone. She wants me to organise blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You're just thinking, you do it, Natalie. You're the moron who said yes.
It seems to me that no one likes weddings anymore.
Well, we like them. I like going to a wedding.
If it's about 3 hours.
Yes.
A week-long wedding, bad.
And near my house.
Yes, in your house, in fact.
No. Now you've gone too far.
Okay.
That's silly talk. No, around the corner.
I like to watch a wedding over a Zoom and throw some confetti in the air in my bed.
Like a COVID funeral.
That's so true. No, but they do it for all funerals now.
Yes, my mother gets to live stream her friends'
Does she
funerals.
like to do it?
No, she does.
Oh, there's something about that hurts my soul.
But it means that because my mum couldn't go.
No.
So, so it's nice that she gets to see it.
She can't go because she's not well enough, really.
Yeah, legs no worky, and so, can't. And it would be a huge effort. So it's kind of hurrah for technology that does that. It's not helping Natalie much, because I can't be there, but I'll be zooming in from my tea towel convention in Bucharest, if the Wi-Fi's up to it.
Yes, and on her Zoom, she'll have a backdrop of tea towels, of Bucharest's historical points.
I know what she's getting for a wedding present.
But it's not an old linen one. It's one of the new man-made fibre ones. Sorry.
Natalie, good luck with whatever you decide. Right, to wrap things up, we've got today's Am I Weird? Maria?
Hi, Graham and Maria. Am I weird that I take my own little pot of chilies with me to make my meals spicier? I do it when I go out to restaurants and if I'm eating at my friends' houses too. And that is from, Anonymous. Doesn't want anyone to know. I don't think you're weird at all. I mean, my friend who is a chef, as you know, takes all manner of things like little pots of Bovril and butter.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know people who do this.
Take chilies.
Yeah.
I think also if you're used to putting chilies on your food, everything quite quickly starts to taste really bland. So it's a bit like another habit. It's a bit like a user. I need my chilies, man.
Yeah.
Call the chili dealer. Quick, I've got to go out on Friday and I haven't got any chilies.
Actually, that kind of makes sense when I think about my friends who do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just get used to that kind of, I love watching that program where people eat progressively hotter and hotter chilies. They get famous people. You seen that?
Yeah, I was asked to do it.
Oh, why didn't you do it?
Because why would you do that? Like, I see the people on it, and I know how hard it is to book a chat show. And I'm thinking, what? We can't get you to come on and just go, yes, we had a lot of fun filming it, Graham. There's a chase scene that went wrong.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over there, they're eating fucking hot chilies.
I know, that is bizarre, but people
And
do.
they're crying.
Running around and
snot coming out of
There's
them.
not enough milk in the world to stop the chilies burning their face off.
But they get the views, so the publicists are going, in you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, in you go. It's not as bad as it looks.
Go and eat chilies, loser.
Yeah.
You want to get that movie? Eat some chilies.
Yeah. No one's going to see your thing unless you do that. Yeah.
It has a massive audience.
No.
I think it's kind of like one of those old Japanese game shows that we used to have where you just watch people being hurt.
Yeah. Because... I don't really want to see a nice celebrity with kind of snot streaming down. And,
You see, I do.
Really?
Yeah. I know, it's bad. And once upon a time, I wouldn't have wanted to see that. But now I do, because the world has got so cruel, Graham.
And, I've talked to people who, they were kind of also incredulous that they had said yes, but they'd just been advised.
To say yes.
That it was on their press tour, and we've got hot ones, and that's very good with a young demographic, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And so suddenly you're there going, really?
And I suppose if you eat one and go, that's quite hot, and then you're up to number 2, because they all obviously have to get to number 10. I think at number 2, I would just go, no, that's too hot. I'm not doing any more.
It's like...
But then you don't get the film, do you? Because you haven't joined in.
Like one day when my roof blows off or a big tax bill comes and I have to do I'm a Celebrity, because I think there comes a time in most people's lives when they kind of go, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to say yes to that for the money. I am going to go, I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here, within a second of every single challenge and let them starve. I don't care.
And the good thing about that is you're voted off very quickly.
Yeah.
Because everyone hates you.
Yeah.
But then if your career is on the nosedive, it can resurrect careers.
I don't want to resurrect my career. I just want a quick injection of cash. That's all I want.
Well, you could always put photographs on only grandpas or something like that. Anyway, I don't think you're weird at all. Keep taking your chilies with you.
Look at that, Maria. We're done.
Yes, we are indeed done with that completely non-expert advice. You know what to do for the real thing. Go to Proper Experts. You can start with our Instagram page at Wanging On, where there's information on how to get support for your girlfriend's burping.
Yeah, those experts. The burping experts.
Burping experts. There are some.
Oh, yes.
I think they do the chili program as well.
I think he's dating her. It'll come full circle. She'll get a note from him. Like, how odd. But remember, if you do want us to debate a problem for you, just email us, wangingon@listen.co.uk. We're only too happy to help.
Yes, we are.
Too happy to help.
And Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a Listen production.
Have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.